So I finally, uh, Maren Ade's Toni Erdmann. This movie obviously made really big waves at Cannes last year. Um, Having now seen it, I can't imagine being in the first audience to see this movie. It is a bonkers film. And I mean that as a term of endearment. Um, a lot of the things probably were even funnier if you hadn't been spoiled by images already, because there were some moments that I was waiting for because I knew they were going to happen. And if you go into this movie having not seen any images or the trailer or anything, I can just imagine how even funnier this movie is. So this film is 3 hours long, so 162 minutes long. That's a long ass movie, and it does not feel it. It's kind of like American Honey, where 3 hours went by and I was like, "What? It's over?" Um, oh, it's just so great, and the character the titular character is not a real person. He's sort of a version of the main character, or I guess there's co-main characters, but Winfried Conradi, he is a older man, um, divorced, has a grown daughter. He's a bit of a joker. His grown daughter is a bit of a workaholic. She's played by is it Sandra, right? Sandra Hüller. She's hilarious because a lot of what's so funny is her reactions to the things that are happening around her. I So he visits her. That's the plot. I don't really want to get into the rest of the plot because um you just got to go with it, and it's undescribable. Like, it would take 3 hours for me to tell you everything that happened in those 3 hours. Um but it's a very tender film and a very sweet film, and flat out hilarious. Like, there's so many moments that I just lost it. Um just wonderfully funny. So I had seen Maren Ade's Everyone Else and was sort of, I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I was just sort of like neutral on it. So when I heard that she had this film at Cannes and it was like everyone was losing their shit over it, I was like, um, I'm glad to know that the hype is justified, because it's just great and super super fun and very about sort of where Europe's at right now. Siri just turned on again. See that? Siri always turns on. Siri, stop it. You're a jerk. Oh, she turned off. Okay. My Siri is possessed and she turns on all the time. All the time. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So there's an American version that's in the works, which I think is just the worst thing. It's gonna be bad. Um, that said, I guess they're casting Jack Nicholson, or they're trying to cast Jack Nicholson, or he's, been approached or whatever. If they're gonna remake it, he's probably the only person I can imagine keeping the tenderness in the bizarre behavior of the father. That said, I don't think this movie needs to get remade, um, at all. Like, just leave it alone. It's fantastic how it is. That said, if they do remake a film, it's not like they destroy the other film. You have no reservations, and you still have Mostly Martha. Mostly Martha being the better version of that story. So this is fantastic. I really, really loved it. There's the third act is some of the most hilarious situations I've ever seen. I just loved it so much. It's in Atlanta at the Terra Theaters. I don't know if it's still playing in New York and LA. It probably is. It's platforming out, so it's coming places. Obviously, it's nominated for the Oscar. I've now seen, I think, 2 of the 5 foreign language film nominees, and I gotta say, this is my pick. It's just so good, and you should definitely check it out. I guarantee you it won't be like anything else out there right now.